You know, I believe that children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way.
Seriously, you're quoting Whitney Houston?
Yeah, I think I am.
Just don't, why?
You should have started this
Yes,
bit.
I should have.
Okay, go.
Just ignore what just happened there. Okay.
Start over.
Start over. Do over. Okay, here at Kapow, as a lot of you guys will know, we like our all ages comics.
Yes, we do, sir.
Because, you know, the young reader of today is tomorrow's rabid collector. So we thought we'd take a look at a few titles. Now, you will notice that I do say all ages comics, not kids comics, because the ones that we're looking at are really for everyone. Everyone can enjoy these.
Yeah, and with that in mind, let's have a look at My Little Pony.
Now, I know that you're being a smart aleck, but look, I loved My Little Pony when I was a kid, you know. They were so cute and you could play with them, they were awesome. Anyway, my four hooved heroes have made a triumphant return in comic book form, and quite frankly, it's freaking awesome.
Really?
I really like it.
Look, I did actually think this was a nice little comic.
Yeah.
I think, you know, even... I'll admit, sneer a little bit at the title. You know, friendship is magic.
It's My Little Pony.
I know. That's the whole thing that it's
Yes.
doing. And I think even maladjusted individuals like myself can put aside their bloodlust for just a few
afternoon.
moments, an afternoon,
Yeah.
and get a nice little happy fuzzy from reading a comic like this. So yeah, you know what? I'm going to give it a buy.
Good, I'm glad I'm also giving it a buy. It's really quite funny. There's a lot of humor, especially in this particular one, which will appeal to the older, and there's a few kind of Easter eggs in there as well if you can find them. It's definitely a buy for me. It kind of makes me wish that I still had my Applejack and my Moon Dancer.
Moon Dancer. Okay, well, moving on, the next one we looked at is another title that's become quite popular lately, Adventure Time.
And yes, now this is one of those comics that has bridged the gap between TV and comic, and it takes another childhood favourite of mine. It takes the form of a choose your own adventure.
Yes, now I have seen this in comics before with Mike Carey's Unwritten.
Unwritten, yeah.
Yeah, he had something the same in one of those issues, and there, as here, I didn't really think it worked that well.
Really?
No.
I really enjoyed it. I kind of, I like reading all the little stories and occasionally cheating and looking at the back and seeing how they finish.
I am shocked, sir.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not
No,
at
you're
all. No. But look, I don't know. It didn't really fly for me. I mean, I'm darting around all over the page trying to. It's way more work than I want to put in for a comic. So look, I'm not saying it was bad. I like the artwork.
Yep.
I had a nice sense of humor to it. Had good energy. So I'm still giving it a borrow.
Okay, well, I really liked it, and I liked the choose your own adventure style. Yes, the art is great. It's bold. It's bright. It's funny. There's a lot of kind of tongue-in-cheek jokes and things in there as well. Yeah. I think it's a good one that everybody will enjoy, so it's a buy from me as well. Okay. Now, next off the rack, but along a similar vein, we have Bravest Warriors.
Now this one I was completely on board with.
Yeah?
I really enjoyed this one. It's got a really nice sense of humor to it. It has a bit of gladiatorial combat between two cupcakes. It's pretty good. And it also takes a few nice stabs at horror movie tropes as well. I really enjoyed this one. I'm giving this one a buy.
Yeah, look, I agree with you. I found this really quite entertaining to read, and the humour in it's not too heavy. It's still quite light. It's quite cheeky. I think once again this is a true all ages. Everybody's gonna get something out of it. Yeah. I'm actually gonna keep reading the series because I think it's awesome. It's a buy from me as well.
All right, now finally we had to have a look at one of the Simpsons.
Well,
comics,
of course we did.
Yeah, I mean the Simpsons had been a part of my life for so long. I find it hard to remember a time when they weren't around.
I don't think it exists.
Yeah, I know. It's been quite a while. Yes. But I got to be honest, I think it's been quite a while since the show's been funny, at least to me.
Yeah, look, I keep agreeing with you in this. It's really weird. But I do agree. I now watch The Simpsons if it's on for more of a nostalgia kick than to actually get some laugh out loud chuckles. And quite honestly, for me, this comic, it didn't add to that. It didn't come up to par.
See, I actually quite enjoyed this one, The Simpsons Super Spectacular. It's sort of playing with the whole superhero thing in the Simpsons context. And I actually thought it was quite fun, It does a nod to a few, well-known characters like Oracle and Huntress, and, Radioactive Man shows up.
I do like Radioactive Man.
Oh, yes. Just makes you think of all the old episodes of Simpsons. The goggles do nothing. It's good stuff, all good stuff. So look, I really quite enjoyed this one. It's got a cheeky little sense of humour, gave me a few chuckles. I'm giving it a buy.
Well, I am going to give this one a borrow. Okay. For me, I will admit, I was never a big Simpsons fan. I do find it kind of funny. There was a few bits in there that I did go, that's kind of cute, that's kind of funny, but I found it was a little too self-referential for it to be truly accessible by all ages. So it's a borrow from me.
Fair enough. Well, there you go, folks. A few options as we move into the Yuletide season. Maybe
Absolutely.
a few gift ideas.
Well, they're great gift ideas as well. Now, obviously, that was just a couple of titles in the immense amount that is actually out there.
Yeah.
And they're just single issues as well. There's graphic novels out there as well, which are amazing for all ages. I think it's really important to get a younger audience getting involved and getting them reading these fantastic stories that are out there. So get into it. There's some cool stuff to check out.
Yeah, and keep in mind, you might buy these for your niece, nephew, kid, but you'll probably end up reading it yourself. Maybe get a couple of copies, because there's a few here you might want to keep for yourself.
Absolutely.